2 new Tomb Raider games. They're going back to like classic Lara Croft with like the double pistols and everything.
Are they gonna go back to the triangle
and everything?
I really hope it's like a Tomb Raider where it's not like
what the
it's trying to be
did you
Nathan
not
Drake.
like that one, Cole? What do you mean?
Why did I? You just said triangle, and I knew we were talking about it. It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
Is that terrible?
like-
am I a terrible person?
No, that's
What, for joking about the Bermuda Triangle? Come on! We could be so much more racist. Like,
Huh? No, the
What are
triangle.
you
Her
talking
you know how
boobs,
you know how
Jackson.
Mingo
You're
once
talking
said there's
about
so
your
much
one missing the joke.
Boobs,
We're talking
boobs,
about
my
her
man,
boobs.
I tell you, at work today, there was a guy that I tried to help out. I called him like into my office, and he like looks at me and then gets up and comes to my door and he goes, "I'd rather somebody else help me. Just
Wow.
take the next person."
What the
And I
fuck?
went,
he didn't want to talk to you
Okay.
because looking at you, he'd have to look in the mirror because your forehead is so reflective.
"True,
Well,
yeah, reflecting."
reach.
That guy had
That would
enough
be
missing
crazy.
hair that I don't think he could talk much, but you know.
Hey, people have
So
been saying it.
somebody else ended up helping him, and like I help so many people out at my job, right? That like I don't. If I had a bad interaction with somebody, I usually don't remember it, right? I'm sure they remember it for weeks, but I just don't.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I don't
so
know about that one,
somebody
Marlboro.
else helped this guy, and then I was like, what was his problem? I said he didn't want me to help him, and she goes, "Yeah, no, he said you had an attitude the last time that you helped him." And he doesn't give people second chances. And I was like,
Wow. Wow.
all right, that's a great way to live life.
Privilege.
She
So
was
he's
like,
divorced?
"Yeah, I was listening to him, and then he started talking shit on his wife for a while, and all of his family members and everything." And I said,
Dude, that's
"Oh,
awesome.
so
Well,
everybody
I didn't
else
even
is
know
the
that.
problem, not him."
Yeah.
That's
Got it.
beast mode, I fear.
Yeah, true. I was
the old
like,
ball and
all right,
chain,
whatever, dude. Honestly, it's always like
always the
I
women's
don't know
fault.
if he.
People have been saying
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I don't know if he was just like trying
Dude,
to.
I
Like,
love victim
no,
blaming.
I'm being I clearly am the better judge of character here. Like, this guy has an attitude, or I don't know what kind of high horse he was trying to be on, but I was like, bro, you're just one less person that I had to help out at work today.
Which is
Like,
good. Like, fuck you. I don't
That's
want to.
totally fine.
Bro thought he was
I'm
on his
outta
high
here,
horse,
dude.
but really he was
right.
Mr. Hands.
It's true. Wow, that's
Hey.
bars, honestly.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Bars.
I'll be real.
You guys, I
do you
just
remember
talked
the
about
other
Mr.
episode where we
Hands.
talked
Nobody's
about the guy
getting
who fucked the
by
horse?
We
Yeah.
delivered.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Horse Fucking Podcast. My
Yes.
name is Nestani.
I am Jaxler. See, if I do it, I can actually pop
I
my
am
knuckles.
DECosmic.
I'm Coley. So,
Yeah,
There we
some
go.
knuckle cracking in
you
there
know,
for
the
you.
Mr. Hands thing reminded me of this Maya clip I saw just before coming
boy.
in here, where
Maya Higa, the goat.
he asked. Yeah, she asked people. I
Winner?
don't know who they are, but they asked how.
Yeah, I heard, speaking of this
scorpions-
horse fucker, let's talk about a woman on the internet.
But they talked because she asked them how do scorpions mate, and they had like 2 scorpion like dolls, and they tried to recreate it, but I don't think they got it
I
right.
remember that clip. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was what
I don't-
Jason.
I still don't know the answer
someone else.
because the clip ended. I was like, that was funny, but now I don't know
I
how
can
they.
tell you
they
as
mate.
a staunch Maya Higa enjoyer. Basically, what happens is I believe that the scorpion just
I'm
like
gonna close my eyes and
cuts
imagine it.
off its tail and drops it into the female, and then it
What is that? Drops it.
drops its tail into it, like the edge of it.
I don't like imagining this.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
Interesting.
It's something like that. I'm not explaining. I'm definitely not
No,
explaining it
I
as
don't
well.
like
But that's
imagining it.
basically
This is
what
like
happens.
reminding. This is reminding me of the time when I was in high school, where one of the more older boys on the team like drew a diagram on the whiteboard in the locker room to explain to me what a thong was.
I think you still need that, like, to this day. I don't think you figured it out.
I like
I know
how
what
you
a
said that as if
thong
everyone
is.
relates
Do
to that
you?
experience.
He drew like 2 line segments. It got the idea across pretty well.
I don't think you know.
You need to at least draw a triangle.
I think you need some in-person experience, Jaxler.
He got distracted by his drawing in the middle of drawing it. I think that's why it was missing a line segment. Unfortunately. Remember,
That's
this is high
rough.
school we're talking about, so yeah. no,
Guys,
that was
the
that's
Game
true,
Awards
yeah.
happened,
Lovely.
and
Dude.
Oh yeah, the
and
Game
we're gonna
Awards
talk about
did
the Game
happen,
Awards because
didn't they?
as someone who, watched the whole awards show and I know
Because everybody was
everything that
streaming it.
happened, everything that was announced, I have definitely looked at anything to do with that thing. I have looked at it. We're going to talk about it. And the Silk Song DLC got announced. And the only reason I know that is because I watched a random Point Crow short.
That's kind of cool though, because like when Hollow Knight came out, I played it like in vanilla before all the DLC started coming out, and I was like, "Oh, cool! There's DLC. I should go back and play it at some point." And it's been maybe 4 years. I don't remember when Hollow Knight came out. Yeah. So I'm glad I didn't jump right on Silksong because now I can play it and maybe the DLC.
And the DLC's
if I
free.
can.
Congratulations, Smithy Moo.
Oh, it's free.
Yep.
Nice.
You don't have to pay any more money, even though they definitely should charge more money.
Got
But
a free DLC.
it's free.
No, I don't think Team Cherry needs any more money after how well Silksong's.
I think they could use some more
sold.
money, just for fun. They could like go to the
Player
beach or
Obscure
something.
got an extra dungeon, I think, as part of their
Whoa.
update for sweeping everything. I'm sure
Yeah,
they
as a
released
thank
it
you
anyway.
update for Jeff Keighley giving like dome like
Jeff
on the entire fucking team.
Kalele.
Jeff Keighley is the guy who's like the really weird old guy on the Game Awards. He's
He's
the
been
guy
around
who
for a long
right?
ass time.
he's
in
the
games
host of the Game
journalism, though.
Awards.
Yeah.
And he's a creep and he's a piece of shit.
Wait, why is
Fuck
he the
Jeff
host?
Keighley.
Like, who is like why?
Yeah.
How did he
He's-
land the spot?
Well, he's been a game journalist for a really long time.
He was part of G4 at some point.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
and there-
I think he was part of game journalism before even that. Like, he was interviewing, what is it, Gabe from like the Valve company, like when they were first
The
getting
Valve
started
company.
and everything. Yeah,
From Valve
he's been
Software.
around. Yeah, he's been around since he was.
He's
like
been around for too
15 in
long.
Game journalism.
And we still can't get rid of him. There's a clip that like was making the rounds on Blue Sky the other day of like an old like screen grab from the G4 days where it's like Jeff Keighley holding up a pair of panties that he claimed to have procured from one of his female co-hosts.
Well, I
And
have to
that
feel
aired.
like that was scripted, but also like, are we gonna
That's-
forget the
that is
extremely
kinda wild.
racist shit that Adam Sessler said, and everybody was still cool with him like hosting G4 when it came back?
Well, racism's cool.
I don't
Like,
know
I
who
don't-
that is. Yeah, no, racism's like in right now.
That's true, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Aaron Rodgers?
But like G4 has said some incredibly racist shit during and did some incredibly racy skits during the early 2000s.
No,
So,
burn
like-
the whole thing down. Like,
Yeah. My point is just that like Adam Sessler came back to like nobody criticizing him for that. It was mostly just like, wow, it's kind of funny that the guy used to be like this, but now he's like this.
now he's like too tired to be a creep.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. People got a lot of smoke for Jeff Keighley that like he's been
It's
doing
warranted.
this shit.
But
He's
it's
been
like
doing this shit longer than most people that criticize him have been alive. And like, there is also the factor of like he made a lot of rich friends, and he really doesn't have any authority. He has as much authority to give out awards as like you or I do, right?
yeah.
Well,
And
I
so,
have
like,
a lot
that's
of
kind of my
authority,
critique.
so that would be like a good amount.
That is my critique of the game.
Nestani would be a
too, is
great
that, like,
host
the-
or
it
whatever
is,
for
it is a
Game
bunch
Awards.
of like in showing appreciation for games. I think that a lot of that show kind of falls by the wayside because there are just awards where they announce the winner and then move the fuck on, and it's
Yeah.
like, cool,
It's engagement.
all
The entire
right.
show is
Yeah.
rage bait and engagement bait, and it's like
And it's I mean, it's also
it
and
makes
it's also
money
like
because of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, yeah, but I mean, like, what I will say is I am quite certain that Jeff Keighley does love video games, and I'm sure that in his own way he thinks that he's doing like a really, really good thing, but it's like you've got quite a lot.
Like you're like sometimes your head is just
know?
so stuck up your ass that you can't tell the crack of dawn from dusk. Like dusk.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like it's like that's the thing.
W crack.
He looks like an ostrich that like finally pulled its head out of the sand for the first time and is like confused as to where he needs to put his head in order to return to that state of
I also
You know,
gotta
Cole,
wonder
I gotta say, I think that these guys don't really like this Jeff guy. Have you been picking up on that?
You know, I kind
I'm
of
pretty
picked up on that a
lukewarm
little bit.
to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
there's,
like crazy.
He's
it's
just
been
a-
like an
the
all-time
thing of
hate
it-
session right now. It's been kind of
I think-
cool.
it has.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
exactly what the
spectating, you know,
game.
Cole?
it's what the game and dev industry deserves too. That's the other thing. Is it's like, yeah, Jeff Keighley's really fucking annoying and awful, but like he is a symptom of a greater disease in the game dev industry, which is,
I mean, it's been quite hard for workers in the game industry to like really fight for a lot of rights, because for a long time they were all sort of like mystified at the idea of like the dream job, which was working in games, and there clearly wasn't anybody savvy enough on like to create a union soon enough, and now there's just a lot of fucking problems in there. But like, and obviously, you know, there's a lot of things that just don't get mentioned on the Game Awards because I guess Jeff thinks that he'll just lose money or something.
Yeah, like
and I also got to wonder what sort of
did not
trank
talk
gun
about
they
that game
hit
enough.
every trank gun, like the trank gun that they hit every fucking celebrity with before they get out on stage. Like, I don't think I've seen lesser convincing like awards presenters than like on the Game Awards. Except for the Street Fighter cast, they were pretty hype actually. Jason Momoa, especially. And
why is Jason Momoa there? What's happening?
Because he's Blanca in the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, he's
Street
Fighter.
Fighter.
The Street Fighter movie
is probably the only thing keeping me going at this point. That movie
it's a shame that they have
that's it?
Andrew Schultz as Dan.
Man, I thought I had a bad weekend.
Wait, I don't remember that. But like, they got they got Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in that movie. They got Jason Momoa. They got the fucking Dan guy, the Polka Dot Man. I like how nobody knows his name. They just know him as Polka Dot Guy from Suicide Squad. That guy's M. Bison, which I honestly don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's a good choice. It's gonna be.
Consider the guy that played him before was also kind of a gaunt-looking dude as well.
I never watched that.
Dude, imagine if they made Ryu Chris Pratt. Like, just pulled a Super Mario movie and just ran it back with Chris Pratt.
Dude, Chris Pratt honestly could have played Dan, but I think that Dan is from China. Like, a person from China needs to play Dan. Like,
then why'd they give it to Andrew
Schultz? The guy's last name is Hibiki. Like,
well, you could give it to someone that gives a hickey, though. That would probably work out.
True.
Have you? Wait, I also have a pitch. What about Dynamite Dan? I think he could play Dan.
Oh,
I don't think he's from China, but
yeah, but he has a bomb.
We could work on that.
That's true.
There's a bomb in his name.
Enough money thrown his way. Yeah, maybe it could work.
Wow. True. What was that one girl that was just like, I'm
not Chinese, but Dan Hibiki is Dan Hibiki.
She like decided to change race or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember that one girl?
I
race?
That.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, it was that she posed as a black woman in
that one.
In like some kind of nonprofit or something for a really long time. Yeah.
I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, that was good. So like, did anything like so? Did you?
There's a lot of great stuff to be excited about on the Game Awards.
Yeah, any good?
In terms of the Game Awards,
I didn't watch it.
The Game Awards is just a giant
number one.
It's just
number
one.
Inside of that, like one, or you were just gonna dunk on Jeff, or
well,
okay.
I got that out of my system.
I wasn't really invested in this year's Game Awards because like Silent Hill F was not up for Game of the Year, and it did not win Best Narrative, and also Ninja Gaiden 4 did not win Best Action Game. So I was like, whatever.
What sure.
Me.
Hades 2.
That's a roguelike. Okay, sorry, go on.
It's a roguelike, and like it plays well, I'm sure, but also like
I'm reminded I'm not immune to rage bait.
But anyway,
I'm pretty immune.
The Pragmata had a new demo, and it has a trailer, and they announced a demo at the same time. And that is Capcom's new like third-person sci-fi shooter where you do like a hacking mini game as part of the combat. But it's also like all in real time, and it takes place on like a space station. And there's this little girl that's wearing like this huge puffy jacket that rides on the main character's back. So she's like super powered essentially. And so she'll hack enemies to open up their weak points. And all of the guns outside of your main like pistol. I'm on a roll, bro. You're gonna need to hold on a second.
All right, that's fine. That's why I raised my hand.
Flash. You can't just raise your hand and interrupt, bro.
Okay, I guess.
Okay. All right, Professor. Continue.
Hey, I'll see you in.
Keep going.
We need 45
I'm just gonna make
minutes. Go.
I'm just gonna make an observation after you talk. That's all.
Now you got me curious. Go ahead.
You have 45 minutes. Go ahead. You have 45 minutes to fill DECosmic.
Cole, the floor is yours.
All right. So, see, like you're talking about
all right,
that.
So anyway,
and with the
Pragmata
context.
demo.
All right. Well, I saw that coming from.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
W rage bait.
I just want to say that. So you're talking about this video game, right?
Cosmic. I think
and
that
in the context of what you're talking about, it makes total sense, right? But like, I was just thinking while you were talking, I was like, dude, imagine like somebody from like the 18th century showed up and listened to Cosmic Talk, like they post, or even just like 40 years ago, they must think you're fucking crazy. Like you sound like you're on fucking like psychedelic drugs talking about like a mushroom trip.
Well, that's
you're
the
like
secret. He is
this game where you're hacking and in space and this girl's like a vest and there's weak spots. Like, isn't that crazy? Like
your observation is
was
the
it.
small Victorian child problem. Is that what you're saying? Like,
I don't know. There's a problem with Victorian children. How can we help them?
A Dorito and they die.
I don't know. They've been dead for a while.
I will say, I am glad that you retained what I said. You paid enough attention to have retained.
I did, and then I started thinking about the little Victorian kid being like, "Mom, I'm scared. He's talking about a space thing and hacking," and then they probably would burn
you just said
at the
hacking
stake.
while in gameplay, and I just thought you were talking about Dispatch, and then I realized that you're talking about a different game, but I still didn't catch the name of the game, so I was slightly confused.
It's Pragmata.
Okay, there we go. I caught it now.
Pragmata.
All right,
so
45-minute segment. Go ahead.
Anyway, I thought you guys would find that more funny, but go on.
Oh, sorry, I can laugh.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what
I heard me. I wasn't even the one being laughed
perfect.
At. I forget the word for like a joke like that, but I think it's like contrived or something.
Bad
I feel as
shit.
Well, no, I was just gonna say contrived because it's like you were repackaging like a meme into like. Well, of course, yes. I think that every era of like evolution of person afterwards.
Why are we breaking down this joke? We could just be talking about the Game Awards.
Okay, so the Pragmata demo. So
we gotta pad the runtime somehow. So we gotta be like the Game Awards.
Every gun outside of your main gun. So your main gun has 6 shots that recharge periodically. It's a pistol.
It's a revolver.
But every gun outside of that, it might be a revolver. Don't mothers make good fathers. Revolver. So that's Rage Against the Machine. Revolver from the Evil
2002
Empire
album. I like how you know the name, I know the year.
Not to be confused with System of a Down.
Honestly, between both of us, we got it covered, so it's cool.
Hey, easy clap.
Every gun has like bullets. 3 shots that you can stock up. And you cannot like, so you know how like in a survival horror game, you will like pick up multiple guns or like multiple like sources of ammo and you can just carry them, right? Because you're like, oh, well, I might need this for later. Pragmata kind of turns this on its head, even though it's an action shooter. Where if you pick up 3 shots of like, let's say the shotgun, right? It's a shotgun functionally, but I don't remember the name of it. If you pick up like another weapon, it doesn't get stockpiled. Like you just, it gets replaced. But depending on the slot that it's in, there's 4 slots. So there's gonna be 4 different types of guns. There's gonna be like utility guns, like a stasis net where you can just like freeze enemies in an AoE. They're like just in like a big bubble net. And that only has like 2 or 3 stocks of it. But if there's like a new stock of the stasis net on the ground that has 3, you're gonna only pick up 2, like, you know, or whatever. You're only pick up what you're missing. So you are gonna be moment to moment doing resource management. There's also in the hacking minigame, there's different colored nodes, and the blue ones are the additional damage that it will do. So if you move through more blue nodes before you complete the hack, the more damage that the hack will do when the enemy opens up their weak point.
Is it like quick hacks in Cyberpunk 2077? Is that a close equivalent?
So she holds out her hand. I'm not really familiar with Cyberpunk, but she'll hold out her hand and then like a thing on the side comes up, so you can still like shoot the enemy while you're doing stuff, like while you're hacking, and then you'll use the face button. Like I was playing on controller, you'll use the face buttons to designate the snake path.
Oh, because you're shooting with a trigger, so you use the face button.
You're shooting with the trigger.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fascinating. Okay. Yeah, no, that's very different.
And then there are yellow nodes or yellow resources that you can pick up that have different effects. So for example, there's one that looks like a shield that increases the amount of damage that you will do to an enemy when its weak point is exposed. And there's also one that like links the damage that enemies take together. Like when you when you hack this one person, it'll like link their damage to other people. To like
like enemies. A chain effect.
Yeah, like chain dive.
But every time you use that effect on the same enemy, when you do a hack on them, it'll decrease the effectiveness of it. And you can
so you have to flip through different types of hacks if you want to make it effective.
Correct, yeah. Or you have to use it on different enemies in the wave. Obviously, if you're on a boss, then you'll probably just dump the same like hack into them or whatever. There was even like a gun. This was the cool thing about the demo, is that this is, I think, the first demo I've played in at least a very long time that was designed to be replayed, because you unlocked a new mechanic, which was dodging does slowdown. So like there's a dodge like just in the base demo, and then when you beat the demo, they're like, oh yeah, if you dodge at the last second, you do a slowdown.
Yeah, like a bullet time. Yeah.
Yeah, a bullet time deal. And then they also gave you a new yellow resource to try out, which was that chain link one, and then they also said, here's another weapon for you to try on your second playthrough.
That's cool.
Which was like a arc, like lightning shot type deal, because in the base demo or the first playthrough of the demo, they just have the shotgun and the pistol, and the pistol's always on you.
I keep that thing strapped.
It's true, they even had like a sort of like an instant power up type thing for the little girl, where if you fill this bar up by doing hacks and like dealing damage to enemies and stuff, she'll do one where like she opens up, like it'll be like a big AoE, and she opens up every enemy's weak point in the vicinity, and it deals like a ton of damage as well. And from the trailers, it seems like the fights in this game are gonna get like to really big scales. So in the demo, you're playing
like in terms of set piece, or in terms of
in terms of set piece, and like the enemy
Elden
being, like,
Ring.
So I think that we're maybe gonna see like Dead Space meets Shadow of the Colossus or something.
Oh shit, that kind of fucks.
In terms of like, if I'm remembering the trailer right, because I remember the enemies in this trailer being fucking huge, and it is over the shoulder, like, and the guy kind of looks like the Dead Space guy. But it's like, yeah, let me actually take a look at this again. I'm trying to like remember this fucking. There's some pretty big fucking enemies in this game. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, there's gonna be some big ass enemies. But I would not be surprised if you had to like hack an enemy's leg in order to down them with a gun, so then you could like move over to another part of it, or like climb up it or something like that. Or maybe even hover up it, because you have hover movement, you have jet boosts and everything. So it's Capcom's first new IP since Dragon's Dogma back in 2012, and I think it's gonna be a heater.
It's a little bit of a while ago.
I'm quite stoked, because current day Capcom is cooking. So, and I don't use that phrase lightly.
Didn't they like announce like Mega Man 12 or something? Like, am I crazy? Or they announced like some new Mega Man?
Yeah, what Mario game?
Mega
Man got
announced.
Yes, but they did announce a new Mega Man game. It's called, I don't think it's called 12. It's called like Dual Override or something like that.
No, it had the tag.
I just remember like some friends were telling me that's like the only good thing about Game Awards that they announced.
They're crazy, bro.
I mean, they announced
when
DLC, so
the Mega Man like Twitter account like made a post like a brand new 12th entry in the Mega Man series is on the way, so it's intended to be part of the main.
Yeah, but I think it's just called Dual Override though, right?
It is called Dual Override, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
but it is effectively Mega Man 12.
Yes.
Yeah. After we get those semantics out of the way, Cosmic will admit that it is in fact Mega Man 12. Lily Peach.
I just wanted to make sure that it was part of the main timeline and not like a spin-off or something like that. I didn't want it to be like a series of like a situation of, oh, they came out with Dual Override. Here's Mega Man 12.
Did Mario get announced? Any Mario? Any Nintendo games?
Anything
cool?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Anything cool?
I think Nintendo,
cool, bro.
Nintendo like announces their stuff through their own
direct. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So,
I ain't gonna lie either. That Divinity trailer bored me to tears, bro.
Who?
It's like from the people that made Baldur's Gate and Divinity Original Sin. Like, it was just kind of
they're
like
making another RPG.
Yeah, it's just, okay, we're making another RPG, and there's a guy that was being sacrificed, and I was like,
thumbs down.
Cool.
It's good.
Cool,
People
good
are
for
gonna.
you.
People are probably shitting their pants about it because it's Larian Studios. Again, the people who made Baldur's Gate 3, and Baldur's Gate 3 like took over people's brain capsules.
But also, they're now speedrunning, burning all goodwill that you have with everybody because they're like, oh yeah, we're using AI in the
Larian
concept art
and
stages.
Firefox are both doing that, which is crazy. Like, it feels like all the good guys, like, oop, new CEO, now we're gonna be hell.
I don't know how to tell Larian this, but if you say like, oh, we're just using generative AI during the concept phases, it's not going to be in the final product. Now the final product is still going to be based on AI, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, wouldn't that make it worse?
Do you not,
it makes it worse.
Because that means
just because the generative AI is approved. Yeah, the foundation is now AI.
Yeah,
you are also using this generative AI to produce material that is based on stolen IP, stolen copyrighted work.
Which is cool.
Doesn't matter
no,
what.
It's not
if you're
stolen.
using that,
it's just
if you're using that
forcefully.
to like, yeah, exactly. If you use that shit to like, oh, we're just using this to brainstorm. Why do you need AI to brainstorm shit for you? Why don't you actually use your meat slab in your cranium?
Hey, ChatGPT, can you give me some Game Awards questions to ask for these people?
True.
All right.
Good bit.
That's good.
No, but it's just like
I'll also do this while you're talking. Go on.
Because so much shit is just getting warped around the fact, like between like not even just with the AI and people stuff getting sealed, but like I mean we were talking about this before we even started recording. It's the fucking the price of RAM skyrocketing.
Dive and sell
it.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Like things like the price of RAM skyrocketing, or all these data centers being fucking thrown up, and like the power like costs of that. It's like this generative AI shit is having a ton of negative effects on multiple aspects of our society, and it's negative benefit. It's negative benefit except for people who already have resources, and that's you know, and it's tough too because like if you look at something like Baldur's Gate 3. I really love how I'm trying to be like really like thorough and like articulate here, and then I just have this dude showing me how little he respects what I have to say right now by playing Subway Surfers backwards on his phone.
People pay attention.
Yeah, this is to keep people locked into the podcast.
Attention.
This is good. What is this called? Retention.
This is great optics.
Yeah, this is retention right now.
I'm
retention
listening,
maxing.
Jaxler.
We're listening.
Yeah,
and the audience
well,
is listening too because they have.
Now.
Well, that's the point. It's so that the people on the YouTube video can watch Cole play Subway Surfers while they're listening to you. You know, it's just some extra stimulus for you.
I can't even listen to myself think.
My arms are kind of getting wobbly.
Then maybe you should put the fucking phone down, Dingleberry.
Roll, bro.
Yeah, why don't you go on a roll over to the park and touch some fucking grass?
Prioritize innovation or polish?
Yeah, go on, Jax. Answer that.
I don't know.
Well, I was invested in Jaxler's point, to be honest.
Damn it.
I barely even remember where I was going. Can you like bring me back to where I was for a moment?
You were saying that
I like that legitimately train wrecked me.
All right,
that legitimately. No, you're good.
And it is about trains.
We'll be
It's
fine.
about trains. I mean,
I was going to say
it's a Subway.
For what it's worth, that Subway Surfer also got train wrecked. So
yeah, he had it coming though.
Fuck the
But I was going to say, you were basically just saying that like the degenerative AI stuff is shit.
Yeah, and it's just like having. Well, oh yeah, now I know where I was going. Because, like, if you look at, like, the community behind stuff like Baldur's Gate 3, it's a very, like, it's a lot, like, on average, like, a lot, like, has a lot of really, like, progressive, like, you know, queer fans and, like, you know, a lot of fans are from, like, marginalized groups. So when you, like, a lot of this AI shit is, like, real, like, a lot of people from those spaces really don't fuck with it. And as they should. So it's like such a map, and that's always the thing that happens with like suits from game dev companies is just like, it's like they thought they read the room, but it was their fucking front lawn. Like, it's just, they're not even, like, it's just generational, like, fucking lack of self-awareness. And, like, that's what I see with the Larian shit going on, where, like, it's like, oh, yeah, no, like, you know, most people at the company are cool with it, and it's like, and we're supposed to believe you at your word. You know, it's like
the head of the company is saying that. Yeah, everyone's okay with it.
The head of the company in an industry where famously the heads of companies treat all of their workers as disposable. You really expect us to believe that, right? And it just sucks too, because it's like, you know, you have an attachment to like a piece of art that was really impactful to you, and then how do you ever like look at something the same way again when you realize that some of that foundation that it was built upon was off of AI generated, basically stolen work? Like, how can you ever engage? Like, it can't not color your perception of things anymore. It's like it's like learning Santa isn't real, you know? 'Tis the season and all that.
That is pretty accurate.
Santa's definitely real.
What are you talking about? Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
You just lying for attention on the podcast?
It's like,
it's
sorry.
really,
definitely on the naughty list. Getting coal for Christmas,
really,
and not the good kind.
Really
yeah, he's on the naughty list.
Like,
did you see him throw it back earlier?
Yeah, he's naughty.
He dropped that ass.
The way basic decency hits when it comes to like making art anymore is just unreal, right? So like, for example, like Remedy still, as far as we know, is not using AI at all. And it's like, I don't know, man. Like this is the weird shit to me, is that like when I'm at work too, like I deal with a lot of very middle class working people, and none of them fuck with AI, bro. Like.
Not a single soul. No one likes it.
People might think it's a funny novelty to be like, oh
people
yeah,
aren't
you
using
can make
it
this.
either.
Like, they're like, oh yeah, I can make this picture that I took move, but like they don't want it to like infect their daily life, you know?
There's an article I saw somewhere where it's like Microsoft is apparently starting to shift away from like AI like requirements in terms of how they evaluate performance, because no one's fucking using Copilot. Yeah, because it gets in the way. It's like there's a classic phrase in programming that like I'm just kind of using as a rhetorical vehicle for my point, where it's like it's something called regex. You don't need to know what it means, but it's like whenever you try to in attempting to try to solve a problem in programming with regex, you have now created now you are solving two problems. Where there are just some tools out there where it's like or things or like, you know, tools, whether they're helpful or not, like that then becomes another problem on top of the thing you are already trying to solve. So it's
That's
like,
how I feel about a lot of tech. There's a lot of tech, and like whenever so I watch like trash TV sometimes. So like if a segment from Shark Tank comes up on my YouTube feed, I'll probably click on it, right? And then all these products that are like
hold
innovations
on.
or whatever.
I can't make this joke.
I know exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I knew where you were going to go with it.
I can. Dude, I'm getting all the episodes mixed up. You make fun of Jaxler watching The Voice, and then you're over here watching Shark Tank, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, come on. What are we doing?
Hey, you did that shit too.
Huh? I'm not clicking on a Shark Tank. I'm not clicking on the Trash TV. That guy's clicking on the Trash TV, and I did the guy. You know?
I just want to
put it out for the audience, you know.
So anyway, I'll be ignoring my own hypocrisy, because I think that my hypocrisy is more
better than other people's.
That's a very politician way of putting it.
Yeah, I was about to say, spoken like a true politician. That's awesome.
I mean, hey, you're almost old enough to run for office, so.
I am actually.
I would vote for you for something.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe.
My slogan is going to be like, we'll figure it out. Like, that's it, dude.
I think I would.
It is what it is your campaign
we'll
slogan.
figure it out together.
It is what it is.
Ooh, together
on Shark Tank. So on Shark Tank, I feel like a lot of the products or whatever that I see these entrepreneurs or whatever come out with are usually just like trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. You know? So it's like, I don't think that a lot of the shit that like generative AI is doing is just...
Dude, it's the same reason why I will never understand people who like order their groceries or like do the thing where they like order it online and then like pick it up at the door of at the foot of the grocery store. It's just like, to me, that is just so much more effort than just going to the fucking grocery store. getting your fucking groceries.
Well, I mean, there's use cases for that.
then-
No, my mom uses
There
it.
is especially for people with disabilities. Great, yeah. No, for sure.
I mean, even
obviously there's use cases,
or you're
but
just
like,
old and you don't want to walk through the grocery store. Like,
Yeah.
no,
But we're not talking about those cases.
I'm
Very
talking
clearly,
about
so
white
we're talking
women,
about
Nestani.
the primary use case of that feature, the large 80 to 90% of the demographic that uses that feature. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this other 10%.
It's the soccer moms.
I'm just saying
maybe
that
I'm
this
just
is
clouded by where I live.
I understand what you're saying. I think that may have not been the best example for.
I'm
what
arguing
you're trying
in
to
bad
make.
faith.
Great, thank you for doing that.
You know,
Really appreciate it.
Do you think that
do the Game Awards matter more as an award show or a marketing event?
man,
It's a marketing event.
I don't
for
think
sure.
they matter.
it is actually just a fucking gigantic ad. I don't get why the fuck Twitch streamers, like literally every fucking Twitch streamer watched that goddamn award
Dude, it was
show.
so annoying. I had nothing to watch, man. It's just
because it's a fucking just
It's so they can clip. It's so they can form it for short form.
It's
That's
just
what they do
stupid
it.
ad. It's probably what
They're
AI
just-
told them to
Is
do.
that this is the thing? Is that once E3 went down, there was a void to be filled for a giant marketing.
Oh, I forgot that E3 existed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to announce their game somewhere since we don't have E3 anymore.
Yeah, they
That's
have to
actually
announce
a
it
very good
somewhere,
point,
so-
Cosmic. First good
But
one.
they
on
just
this
announced it on
episode.
their own thing anyway. Like, what's the point? They just announced it on their own anyway. Nintendo
but
does it all the time.
the thing of it
It's a bigger
is it's an
platform.
event.
It's an
It's an
event.
event.
Yeah,
It
it's much
brings
bigger
eyes.
platform.
It's an
a big
occasion.
platform,
I'm gonna be
blah, blah, blah,
honest,
blah,
I'll be right
blah,
back.
blah.
I have never watched a single Game Awards stream ever.
I mean, me
and I
either.
watch every fucking Nintendo Direct, and I hate myself.
Well,
I watched it through that shit. And I'm like, oh my god, another fucking Fire Emblem game or
I
clone.
wish. It's been years, bro, since we got
it has been.
Toothbrush.
Well, I feel
Fire
like that's
Emblem.
probably brand loyalty on your part, to be honest.
No, it's because I just miss Etika, man. I miss the good old days when Iwata
Yeah, well,
was
I have
alive.
bad news.
And I
he's
know
not
he's
coming back,
dead.
bro.
I know he's not. He is
sorry.
unfortunately not the savior.
I gotta be careful because
But,
Etika fans are like real, like.
They get real. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty.
And I get it. People
They
really were.
should have been more mad at Keemstar for trying to take advantage of that whole situation.
Yeah, that guy is a
But
fucking asshole.
They didn't have
I don't like
nearly enough
Keemstar.
smoke for that guy.
And
Yeah.
Keemstar is a fucking.
He's one
Bad
of those
word.
people where I'm like, how is he still doing anything with his life? Like,
He's a
how,
white man.
Manosphere crap, probably.
Like,
He's a
I
white
just,
man.
I
That's
just
the
don't get
answer.
it.
He's a white man, so he can get away with it.
That's crazy.
Do you think the awards
But,
favor certain studios or genres?
Well, yeah.
Did you
I
ask?
think-
Wait, you did
Well,
ask
I-
ChatGPT this,
he's
didn't
been
you?
doing-
No, I would never ask ChatGPT anything.
Dude, he's
Oh,
been
he
doing this
typed
bit
it
the
out.
entire time, dude.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think we
Very
hate
obvious.
Why do you
AI?
think he was
Service
talking like-
expansion and complete with full releases?
Do you think we hate AI just because it's just like us? It's just we copy
No.
everything we
No.
see and then we regurgitate wrong information.
No, I think it's
It's
because
not
it's
even
really
remotely
damaging to
anything like
the
us.
environment and it doesn't really serve
That's
any
literally
purpose. and
us.
it's
We are
fucking-
also damaging to the environment.
Yeah, but we're like compounding that with AI. But the thing is,
Yeah,
is
but
that
AI
you
is
can
just
argue
us,
that
so-
we are being damaging to the environment, but at least some of the things are actually useful, like the internet, for example, and like energy. You know,
Is
because
the
you can
internet
shit
useful, though?
on like coal and
Yes.
oil and stuff. And be
Are
like,
we
this is
useful at
an
all
benefit.
if we are able to bring about evil
Because
in
I'm
general?
just saying, you know, you could shit on coal and gas and
Dude,
stuff
shut
like that.
the fuck
but it's
up,
still,
Cole. I'm sorry.
it's still
Listen,
giving
I'm
you
just
energy,
saying,
and
you
it's like
haven't
useful.
really said a
And
good
the thing
counter
with
for my
AI
question.
is that it's not giving you anything
Because no one
useful.
here is in good faith right now.
Because you know,
This is
no
what I
part
will
of
say,
AI is
Cole.
good, and no part of AI is actually useful, which is why it's even more damaging, right? Because we're just dunking all these resources into something that isn't good and is never going to be good because it's
Yeah.
just a flawed at its core.
Well, what makes
don't
us
even- you don't
useful
even-
and good?
You don't even see life, bro.
That's
Here's the
something we
thing
decide for
is-
ourselves. There's no such thing as good,
Well, that's
bad,
what I'm saying. It's
evil.
self-imposed. So of course, like AI would say that it's good. It's just
Well,
like
here's
us.
the other thing too, Cole, is what's the point of taking a shower if you're just going to get dirty the next day?
That's true. I never take a shower anymore.
We
waste
can
of
tell.
water,
we
waste
can
of,
tell.
waste of the
You
environment.
raised your arms earlier, and you had those fucking
Yeah.
sweat stains.
There you
Disgusting.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh, no. Dude, give me a trigger warning next time. Jesus Christ! Oh my God.
But honestly, the way that
Bro,
AI
bro thought he
here's the
could wear
thing.
that to the podcast. Goddamn.
Here's the thing: is that
Just a
I
shirt,
shouldn't have to like.
It was?
Like, nobody should have to
Now it's a
scroll their
rag.
timeline and wonder if like a piece of art or a video is just something like fed through a fucking plagiarism machine. Essentially, is the problem.
Yeah.
But aren't we also plagiarism machines?
No, there's synthesis and then there's plagiarism. And AI can only
That's
derive.
a good way
it
of putting
cannot
that, actually.
synthesize.
That is a very good way of putting
You're
that.
be- yeah.
You got fucked. Cole. I'm sorry.
You got me there.
just got so shit. Your bad
There we
faith
go.
argument
We
got
finally
fucking
reached.
dunked
Yeah,
on, bro.
we got
The problem is you can reduce.
no person. That was driving down the lane, dude.
That's the
actually
problem
was
with
that
reductive logic like that is that you can reduce anything to make
You
it
can
seem
reduce,
comparable
reuse,
to
and
something
recycle.
else.
But what's the point of recycling when you could just poison the earth more? Guys, what game from the last 10 years would you give a retro game of the year?
What the fuck?
Huh?
How do you even do that?
So from the last 10 years of the games that released, what game would you give like a retro game of the year? Like if you had to go back and like redo it.
A retro game of the
How do you?
Yeah, like
how is retro?
Is
This is just what the fucking
retro?
AI said. Don't ask me
Oh
what it's
my
actually
God.
saying because now I have to translate for the stupid fucking AI, fucking stupid ass machine.
And
Is
now
that if
you
were going to
understand the
change-
problem.
What do you mean? I'm
Sounds
not
like-
the one being. That's that guy over there. He's the one doing the fucking stupid shit. Yeah, you nigga. Yeah,
What are
the
you
one
saying
that can't
fuck
even
me
release a
for?
goddamn fucking Scooby-Doo video, bro. Working on it for 7 months. Suck my dick. Anyway,
Well, at least I'm not using AI.
Maybe AI was made for
Yeah, if
people
I
like
could
you,
use
Cole.
AI,
I don't
I
know.
actually would have had the video out.
Like, would
so.
you probably would. You know, and yeah, it's just if you could go back in time, would you change the game of the year to a different game that released that year? That's what it's asking. To translate.
a time
Yeah.
traveling scenario.
Yeah, so like if you go back in
Honestly-
2017 and change the game of the year to something else, what would you do from the last 10 years?
Interesting.
What
Or-
even?
That's
Can,
actually
what
not a
even
terrible
can
question.
you
Actually,
do
a
that year?
better question because I'm better than the AI. In the
Okay.
last 10 years, what is the best game to be? Like, what's your game of all
Favorite
in the
game
past-
of the last
Oh,
in the
decade.
past decade?
that's
Yeah, what's your
actually,
game of the decade? Boom!
Wow, that's crazy. Actually, can we
I'm
change this to the last
2015
5
to
years?
right
So it could be
now.
like, so it could be like the fucking best
Sure.
game of the 2020s
Sure,
so
it's
far.
fine. Do that, fucking
Of the
bitch.
2020s.
Sure.
All right, listen here, motherfucker.
Wait,
ahead.
what are we? Which one are we doing?
Past 5 years. He wants to do the 2020s.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
post-COVID.
best game of the 2020s.
Okay,
Best
well
game
then
post-COVID.
nothing. Every game has sucked.
You are wrong.
When did Three
And I
Houses
hope
come
you
out?
know
Fire
that.
Emblem, Three House. I think this is 2019.
Let me. I'm gonna type up a note
Okay,
real quick
Crossing
and just give a
Horizons.
short list.
2019.
Animal
So
Crossing
I'm
New
gonna have to
Horizons.
go with Fire Emblem Engage
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
because I think Ghost was released in 2018.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Has any good games
A
released in the past 5
criteria
years?
for-
I feel like 10 years
Yes.
is a better question, man.
Just Animal Crossing.
No, there's
actually,
a lot of good
Animal
games
Crossing
that
New
have released in
Horizons
the last
was
5 years.
March of
But my
2020,
criteria for how I like rate games just varies so heavily depending on the type of the game that it is.
Yeah.
So like I would like part of me wants to say like Alan Wake 2 is like the best game of the 2020s so far. But then also Silent Hill F exists. But then also Doom Eternal exists.
Wait, I
Like,
have an answer.
There's a lot.
Smite 2.
And also Near Replicant.
Well, Lunistis is also this past 5 years. Lunistis came out.
I mean, it's a
in
good speed
22.
game, but
Damn.
Wow.
Bodied.
I mean, the
A
game's
couple
just
on
too
my
short.
short list.
Like, I don't know.
Well, Frog Monster.
It's like a 4 hour long
which I
game.
know Nestani's going to be pissed at me for, but Frog Monster is genuinely that good.
I mean, sure,
Um,
the regular game, but the speed game's ass.com. Cheeks.
Wrong.
What year was Returnal released? I don't know.
That was a PS5 launch title. I believe.
That was also
that's
2020
okay,
because
that's
it came
20
out at the same
that's 20
time as Animal Crossing because there were all those memes.
That is actually 2021.
Gotcha.
Dude, I really think the only game I've played in the 2020s
Same here.
is Fire Emblem Engage, which I think is really funny. I don't think
Same
I've
with
played a
Animal
single-
Crossing for me. I literally have looked at all this entire list and I'm like, no, never a single one. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I could give a top 5, but the best of the fucking decade so far that I've played, I don't know, man. That's a toughie.
I would like
Toughie.
other games on my short list are Pseudo-Regalia P letters.
That's a good game.
Like that game is
yeah.
really damn good.
Fair.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah.
Now,
after the 57 patches.
Yeah,
after the 57 patches.
Yeah.
But it did release in 2020. I might
Really,
put
it released
Lunacid.
last year. Let's keep it a buck.
That is true. I might give Lunacid an honorable mention, but Lunacid's kind of short. And when you really like the kind of balance and the system of the game kind of breaks down, the more you, it really only is as effective as it is on a first playthrough. But a very good game. The other one that kind of came to mind that really kind of got to me, I would say, is El Paso Elsewhere. It's a game by Strange Scaffold, and that game is really, really cool. It plays a lot like a Max Payne type of game. Yeah. So like a third person shooter where you're kind of doing like these like bullet time dodge roll type of things. Very, very compelling writing and narrative too, and just like the lighting and atmosphere, I just kind of fuck heavy with.
Dude, what I'm realizing is
ran
that since COVID happened, I stopped playing video games.
Yeah,
I'm like scrolling my Steam library, and I'm like noticing like 2019. Like I at least played 2 games for sure in 2019. I played Three Houses and I played Odyssey because Assassin's Creed Odyssey launched in 2019 too. Yeah, I just stopped playing video games. This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, my thing too is like a lot of the stuff that I would say, oh, I'm playing this for the first time is like old shit. Yeah. Like Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom for the 360, you know, or like Singing the Fish in the Seven Waters.
Oh, wait, my answer is Pumpkin Jack. That's the best game I played.
Yeah, Pumpkin Jack probably should be in that.
That's pretty based.
Pumpkin Jack was actually good, and I did play that game casually, to everyone's surprise.
Yeah. It is also just an incredible speed game too. That also really. Although nowadays it's kind of fucked, but like, you know, it's still pretty good. We have a trick now called Swamp Ass because
actually, you know what would be my answer? It would be Shadow Generations if there was more than like fucking 2 levels in that game. I beat that shit in 3.4 hours. I spent $60 to play for 3 hours, and I'm still mad about it.
Oh, you know what other game I've really fucked with that came out in the last 5 years even? Metaphor Refantasio. That game's really good. It's made by the people who made Persona.
Persona!
Did you play,
I played Reload. No, I did not play Strikers.
Okay.
I played
some
Persona. I played 5 Royal, 3 Reload. I played a chunk into 4 Golden, but now that the remake's been announced, I've just stopped. But yeah,
you could probably finish it by the time the fucking remake comes out.
I am that game that game is making me mad, so I'm just gonna wait for the remake.
But
so are there any other games that you guys are excited
Dude, our co-host has gotten really bored.
Yeah, I'm just saying, guys, let's any other games exciting announced Game Awards, guys? Any cool hip things?
I need to look over it here for a second.
Yeah, well, while he's looking, can I just state that I hate new games? No, I was just making
that's fair
joke.
Too. Yeah.
All good video games have already been made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's never going to be good ones ever.
Except for the Big Catch. The Big Catch hasn't come out yet. The Big Catch is going to be a fucking like
it's going to be a big catch for the gaming community.
That's true too. So true.
Dude, we're so funny.
I thought that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. I pissed my pants.
I can tell.
Urine everywhere.
You sound like Link from Ocarina of Time when he gets like bugged and like gets stuck on a ledge trying to like climb up the ledge. He's like, yeah. He's literally that sound.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, they did announce the new character for Invincible Versus, which is basically just an Invincible version of Storm. But she controls like a bunch of different elements instead of just like the weather. So that's pretty cool. That game is also coming out in Invincible Versus. So it's a tag fighter of the Invincible series.
Oh, okay.
And it's dope. I played the alpha for it and it is really cool. Pretty dope. What else? They announced a new character for 2XKO. They announced Caitlyn.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, they're gonna make so much.
I can't wait to
they're gonna make so much money off of that.
So mad with that character if I ever decide to play that game again.
Dude, look, all they gotta do is just add more women to the game, and they will make shitloads of money.
They will.
Like that's all they have to do.
They need to add Lux into the game.
Pretty true.
That would be fire.
So true.
Which one is this?
Lux.
Caitlin's the one with Lux is the chick with the staff.
Yeah.
That like she's like blonde and has all she has like the
Caitlin is Vi's girlfriend.
Yeah, Caitlin's Vi's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's the classic case of Nestani likes white women.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Blonde white woman.
So
Yes. Yummy. Yes.
Why'd you have to throw that in there, man?
She got that yummy.
I think it was necessary to keep the energy up. Yeah.
True.
And
honestly.
then
Control Resonant got announced.
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
The
I
new
heard
Remedy
about that
game.
one.
It's gonna. I believe this is actually gonna be their first game that features
women
melee combat instead of being a
Melee,
shooter, which is sick.
Interesting.
Super.
So
And
for those,
we're gonna play as.
should we explain to Nani? Should we explain to Nestani what Control?
Nani?
Yeah. Wow.
Control is the third-person
You
shooter
just hit
where
me
you
with the
play
Japanese
as
weeb shit. That's crazy.
a
My
woman
bad.
named Jessie Faden who assumes control of the Federal Bureau of Control. She becomes the director.
Is this
Imagine
the Federal
SCP.
SCP
No.
is a game.
SCP, but like it's a third-person shooter.
Wait, isn't Control
That's what
like
Control
the red
is.
game with like the red
Face.
shit on the screen? Control?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
that
it the
one,
same
yeah.
franchise?
That's Control.
That's true.
You should have
Same
just said
franchise.
that.
Same.
You should have just said the
That's
red
what
shit
we're
on the
trying to
screen,
do here.
Control.
But
And I know what you're talking about.
now we're playing as her brother, and we're getting the other half of the story.
Oh, you're playing as a
essentially.
man? Ew, I'm not interested.
That's
No,
fair.
thanks.
Yeah. Also, they
He said the M word.
Not white
they
women.
announced
I'm out.
Star Wars. What is this? What is this? Fate of the Old Republic or something like that?
Yeah, it's like a continuation
Yeah, and
of
that
the Old
shit's never
Republic.
coming out.
That shit's never
Games.
gonna fucking come out.
Well, it's gonna be the
Guys,
director.
I just wanna
it's gonna be
say
the director
that-
from KOTOR.
Cosmic keeps sending all this shit in the Discord to me, like, "Oh my god, did you see that this KOTOR thing?" He doesn't understand that
Doomer.
I've been in this shit for way longer than he's been alive. Okay, and that's impossible because I'm younger than him.
What?
But here's the thing:
Yeah.
is that like,
Dude, from
I
the
know
fucking-
that none
from
of
the
this
fucking
shit's happening.
ovarian tubes, bro.
I've been reading these fucking rumors about this stupid ass fucking franchise that I love to death, and it's just never gonna happen. It fucking died in 2004. Let it be fucking dead, guys. It's over. It's over. It's never happening. We're never going to get a new good
Wow.
game. We
Wow.
might get a new game, but it's
Damn.
just gonna be fucking like that other Star Wars game that just launched, which was a broken,
Fallen
unplayable
Order?
mess. Yep, that one. Broken, unplayable mess. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm just not.
Fallen Order was good though. That's the first one.
Yeah,
Not
your
the
mom's.
second
Anyway. Anyway,
What does
KOTOR's
that
never
have
gonna come
to do
out.
with
It's
anything that just?
It's just not gonna
And
come out,
then
guys.
there was a new
It's-
trailer for Resident
it's
Evil
over.
Requiem.
Okay, no,
as
we'll just
well.
ignore the fact that you just said my mom for some
Yeah,
reason. No,
your
it's
mom's
fine.
a lovely lady. I met her.
Thank you.
Don't
She came
talk
to my house
about
the
my
other day.
moms, yo.
That
Sometimes
doesn't
you rhyme
seem-
quick, sometimes you rhyme slow.
We spent the night together.
So Resident Evil 9 also got a new trailer, which that also looks pretty dope. They revealed Leon, and he's like 50 now.
It's not the only thing we revealed.
Yeah, dude, I'm seeing so many people thirst over that shit. I saw a post where it's like an announcement
dilf.
of like no, it's like an like basically like the quote tweet was like some like gif from like an anime of some girl like just bouncing on this guy, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Just
Honestly,
fucking
That
no
seems
hand
like a very
style, and I'm
normal
like,
reaction. Honestly, I think that's valid.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm surprised you didn't.
I'm like,
do
God,
that.
Leon Kennedy's gonna be 50. You really think he can get it up?
I'm
like, come
surprised
on,
you
like,
weren't
let's
bouncing
be
on it, Jax.
Yeah.
no.
Good.
Yeah,
Bounce on what?
you could probably bounce on it. You're probably good at bouncing.
No, I'm not. That's Cosmic. He runs that game, not me.
The bouncer. Okay, that was actually
So
kind of
the
good.
bouncer.
Banger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that,
true.
that took me a second.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I'll just be more impressed if they actually let the women in that game age. Hit spoilers, they haven't yet.
Well,
So,
that's
Yeah.
because. Never mind. I'm not gonna. That's just so low. It's such a low hanging fruit. I just don't.
How else are they
I
gonna
don't wanna
enable the porn artists to do the marketing for them? You know, like
I mean, even worse joke.
they
for that.
also announced, or they also had a new trailer for the new game from Highmark or Housemark, which is the Returnal devs.
Isn't that
for
the
a game
card
called
company?
Soros. No,
that's
it's
Hallmark.
for
Dipshit.
that's
That was a
Hallmark.
little mean. That was a little mean. I'm
but
sorry.
close. It's different spelling of Mark as well. But it's called Sorrows. It's another third-person shooter.
Markiplier.
So, and also Tomb Raider.
My name is Markiplier.
Two new Tomb Raider games, technically. They're going back to like classic Lara Croft with like the double pistols and everything.
Are they going to go back to the triangle
and everything?
I really hope it's like a Tomb Raider where it's not like it's trying to be
did you
Nathan
not
Drake.
like that one, Cole? What do you mean? He said that he was going to go back to the OG Lara Croft.
Why did I? You just said triangle, and I knew we were talking about it. It's fucking crazy.
Like,
is that terrible? Am I a terrible person?
No, that's
what for joking about the Bermuda Triangle. Come on, we could be so much more racist. Like,
no, the triangle.
You know how Mingo once said there's so much
boobs, my man, boobs.
We're talking about the triangles.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Bermuda Triangle.
No, the triangle. Like, because he said
surely there's been a Tomb Raider game in the Bermuda Triangle.
And back in the day, she had triangles because they didn't have enough poly.
Yeah, they didn't have enough.
Those were more pyramids. I guess that's where my confusion came from.
That is true.
Triangles are basically just pyramids, but slightly more complicated.
They're 3D. Yeah.
You can have
slightly more complicated.
You can have
Imagine having
a
geometry
pyramid
class and you're like, all right, this is a triangle. It's just a little more complicated.
You can have a pyramid.
Wrong. I don't know.
You can have a pyramid with a triangular base.
This is a square. It's just a little bit more complicated. Just a little bit more.
You know what I'm talking about. It's the same thing.
Oh, Nestani, why weren't you my teacher?
I choose to do this with my Tuesday every fucking week at 7 p.m. Oh my god. Dude, I am so bad at using my free will. Like, I really gotta figure this shit out, man. Like, oh my god.
That's true.
Like,
you do.
But also, everyone knew what I said when I said the triangle. Okay?
But they're
no, we didn't know.
They're doing a new game in the franchise, and they're also remaking. They're also remaking the first Tomb Raider, which I didn't actually see coming.
Didn't they already remake the first Tomb Raider?
You cut out.
They already remade the first Tomb Raider. I'm sorry, I'm mad. Okay, they already
remastered the first game.
They didn't remake it. Yeah, which means basically the same
now
thing.
they're getting the max moolah that they can from it. Yeah,
which really they're just ruining the game because they're taking out the triangle. So
the pyramids.
How many more tombs?
Well, I'm pretty sure the pyramids are going to be
raid?
still around. She's going to have to raid the pyramids probably, or
she's going to have to raid her own tomb at some point.
I'll raid her tomb.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Dude, that is.
Dude, you might get lost in there, dude. You gotta be careful.
I don't know about this. I also don't know about this Phantom Blade Zero game because everybody keeps trying to sell me on Phantom Blade Zero, and I'm just like, man, this shit looks so mid, bro. Like, it just looks like another like slightly more aggressive Souls game, and everybody's like trying to convince me that this shit looks gas, and I'm just like, I don't.
With every video game.
Can we stop making Souls games?
I just want a game that isn't just taking place in like some fantasy feudal setting,
I've been thinking about this.
Like,
I'm so glad that they keep making Souls games and they keep ruining it because it's just like what happened with open world games when everyone couldn't stop making fucking open world games and they made the Assassin's Creed franchise dog shit. And so what's going to happen here is that next year Assassin's Creed is going to launch a game. They're going to change it to a Souls-like game for Assassin's Creed because they have to copy whatever is most popular. And then surely the Souls franchise will die, you know, just like open world.
That'd be crazy.
Imagine how good Assassin's Creed would be if they. Imagine if they copied Prince of Persia instead of.
Imagine how good Assassin's Creed would be if they just kept the same fucking formula from Assassin's Creed 2 through Black Flag. Imagine if they just did that over and over and over again and just printed money. But no, they had to like make the game more interesting and have you do combat. I don't want to do combat. I want to hit square and do a cool assassin twirl thing and one shot someone because I'm a cool assassin. I'm not playing Devil May fucking Cry 5. I don't care about doing comm modes. I don't care about having a good honest fight. I'm an assassin. I'm just supposed to be fucking OP as shit. But all these bitches complain about it, and then these stupid fucking game devs listen to them, and then now they ruined the franchise. And now I haven't played. It's just been bad ever since Syndicate. The franchise has just been fucking awful. And the only reason I played Odyssey is because I really like mythology, which is why I still play Smite 2. It's really like that's how much I like mythology. Is I play that game still.
Do you like God of War?
Sort of, to Jaxler's point, I always thought Assassin's Creed is more of like a grounding of what Prince of Persia did. But also there was some like There was also some like evolution of the mechanics.
They need to make Assassin's Creed into a sh-movement game. That's my pitch.
They need to make an Assassin's Creed movie.
The thing is that it was before.
It kind of was too, yeah. I think that they were on track to do that
game, and they just ruined it, man.
Especially with like the way that like technology has gone now with like movement in games, like the parkour now.
Dude, it would be so cool.
In an Assassin's Creed game could be.
It could be so cool, but they're just so fucking stupid. And they're like, what if you get on a fucking boat and you climb through the mountains and hunt deer? I don't care, man. Just give me a bunch of buildings that I can hop across. Give me fucking Florence. Give me anything. Put me in New York, nigga. I don't care. Just let me run across buildings.
Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Maybe I should go play Spider-Man.
Dude,
Shit.
yeah. Dude, why is Spider-Man and Pokemon Legends ZA like better vibes of like running through city rooftops than fucking Assassin's Creed?
It's really just
to
criminal,
be fair,
man.
Spider-Man is Spider-Man. So
yeah.
I gotta give it
and
to
Pokemon
the
is
kid on that
like
one.
anytime I play Pokemon, I think about climbing through rooftops. And shit,
I'm just so mad
I think
at
about
the
climbing
Assassin's Creed
on a
franchise
rooftop and
forever,
jumping off of
man.
one whenever I think of Pokemon.
It's just so sad.
Yeah, and then your Charizard comes and catches you.
Yeah, and then he comes and saves me. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed just did what Pokemon did, and they really just let themselves go and just made shit game after shit game after
Once
shit
they
game.
killed Desmond, bro, it was fucking over.
Dude, it really was.
Damn,
Like,
GG's.
they survived a little bit just because they were still making the same game, so it was still kind of fun. Like Syndicate, I will be a Syndicate defender of all time. That London game, it was actually fucking good. People are just haters. And then Origins happened, and then it was over.
I would be curious to see you play Dishonored, Nestani.
What is that?
It's a first-person stealth game.
I was thinking of
it's where you're in
a different game entirely.
Yeah. I think he'd probably
with like yeah, you might like it.
I'm just saying.
Dishonored 2
like
is a
Prince
pretty
of Persia
good
as
speed
well.
game. They're both Dishonored 1 and 2 are pretty good speed games. Except for Dishonored 1, doesn't Dishonored 1 have like the opening cutscene that takes forever?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Nestani's ever gonna play this game.
Dishonored?
I don't think this guy ever gonna play this game. I'm sorry.
Nah, do it.
Maybe he
It can't
should,
be
but I don't know if he will.
Because I mean the.
What do you mean? I'll play
the
some
time
video games.
for
Like
you play
for
a
any
lot.
percent
You
on
do.
Dishonored is like 30 minutes.
He's learning 16 star right now for sure.
Yeah, if you need a top tier, learn a Dishonored game.
that's true. It's true.
That is pretty.
If you want to, if you want to learn a top tier that wouldn't want to make you kill yourself, you should learn Dishonored, or Dishonored 2, or one of the Dishonored 1 DLCs.
Or
I don't know.
Pokemon Fire Red.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the end of the
What?
podcast. Let's just.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just mad
let's cut
now
our
because
losses.
I just started talking about Assassin's Creed, and now I'm just upset.
You put yourself
I
in
don't
a
blame
sad
you.
place.
Does anyone
How do you think
have
I feel about
shout out, guys? Christmas next week. Yay! Have a good
What?
Christmas. Because you won't see us until the day after Christmas, so I hope you had a really good fucking Christmas. I hope you
I
had
hope
a good
nothing
time with your
terribly
fucking
embarrassing
family.
happened to you.
Hope you get some cool
Yeah.
gifts.
Merry Kringle.
And
I do have an announcement.
Kringle's the bad
actually,
one, isn't it?
but-
Oh, Jaxler has an announcement on Christmas Day.
I said Kringle, not
Jaxler's
Kringle.
going to show hole at the Hollywood Bowl.
I'm not even like personally offended. It just, like when you hear certain words and it just feels like really gross to like hear them process through your ears. That's kind of, you gave me the ick. I maybe the Zoomers were onto something. You gave me the ick. Okay, announcement. So if you are going to GDQ in person, we're going to be doing something really cool as a community meetup. So 2 years ago, I did a GDQ holiday gift exchange, Secret Santa thingamajig, for lack of a better term. And we're doing it again this year, but slightly different. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to make sure I actually have like the date here because I like just barely remember that this is a thing. Cool. So the way this is going to work is instead of me having to herd cats, we're going to show up on Friday, January 9th at 2 p.m. local. And you're going to show up with some random ass physical game that's $15 or less. The shittier, the better. Bring that in. We're going to put everyone into like a little randomized draw system thing. So you don't know who's going to be giving you a gift or who you're going to be giving a gift to until you show up there. And so we're just going to go through the list and see who gets burdened with what for a
please show up with a
randomizer
copy
edition.
of Frights and just fucking curse
That
someone.
would be really funny.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah.
You have to actually be there and show up. No being like, oh, I'm not going to be there yet, or I'm busy at that time. If you don't make it to 2 p.m., you don't get to participate, okay? I'm done. I took off last year from doing any kind of shit like that because I had to chase people around, and it was really annoying. It was fun, but it was a little annoying. So you show up. There's a community events room at the GDQ venue. It's Friday, January 9th at 2 p.m. local. In-person GDQ attendees only. Bring a random ass shitty game.
Triangle.
Exactly. Also, if you get something that you can't play or really don't care about or already have a copy of, I will be bringing a couple of extra games as kind of like a pool of things you can trade with, and you can trade with other people who participated in the event. So you aren't necessarily completely screwed if you get like a Dreamcast like sports game and you don't have a Dreamcast, or like, you know, XYZ game for XYZ console. That's the announcement. So I'll have probably a Blue Sky post with more details going up sooner rather than later.
And I'll surely remember to link that in the podcast thing.
Yeah.
And I won't forget.
But that is a thing that is happening.
But Jaxler's Blue Sky is definitely linked below, so you can just go there and see the thing.
So there you go.
Do that too.
Even if I forget. Before I forget that, I am a world before I am a man. Okay, anyone else have anything to say, or are we just we out of here?
I'm continuing to grind Vanquish because I'm quite close to breaking a new minute barrier.
I bet he wishes he was grinding a woman.
In the no DLC category. I got a 120 flat the other day, so maybe even by the time this goes up, I'll have gotten a 119.
I believe.
And hopefully improved record by a minute. And I will say this is that I am very close to, I'm getting the no DLC and the with DLC times quite close to each other, and it could be monumental to find out exactly how much time the DLC weapons save. So if you're interested in somebody trying to push that game much further than it has gone before, then you should tune into my streams whenever.
Further than it's gone before.
Star Trek time.
And I will probably be streaming pretty soon. I'll actually be streaming Fire Emblem. I've been in podcast editing hell, but I should be out of that by the time you see this episode. So in theory, I'll be playing some Pokemon. So if you want to watch me basically do a Let's Play for 2 hours, you can come and do that. I mean, there's so much sauce in the Pokemon speedrun. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say, Cole? Is your video fucking...
Probably. I hope it comes out next week. And if I'm lying, then there you go. Now you know I'm lying.
So if Cole's video is out, I'll probably link it. And if
I'll believe it when I see
it. Next week, though. It'll probably be out.
Oh, like after Christmas?
Well, no. Because... Oh, yeah. Wait, sure. Yes.
Before or after Christmas?
Maybe. I would assume before.
Okay.
Are we getting the same video or not?
It'll be in the next couple days.
I guess so. Yeah,
yes.
I guess so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Last Christmas.
Yeah. Watch the video, and if you don't,
I can't count.
My cock, but the very
I'll get a bomb.
next day, you gave
Guys,
it
don't blow
away.
up your family with a bomb. Goodbye.